Hello, welcome to StratiGG. This is the Turbo Tournament Chapter 1 Final. The Turbo Tournament is a series of mini tournaments, only 2 rounds in duration, with the winners of the mini tournaments getting a spot in a Grand Prix final in December. Settings for this mini final. The map is Pan-RNG-ea, the game type is World Domination. Blizzards are off, we do have some fog, portals are unstable, cards are progressive, dice is balance blitz, and the timer is 60 seconds. Some old school settings here. We're in the first position in turn order, which is absolutely terrible for these settings. I'm going to be on the smallest trades, but this is your bog standard progressive world dom game where you basically just want to create as many little stacks as spread out as you can and try to avoid being killed if at all possible. Our natural target would be red, so ideally we'd want to be trying to line up on red as much as we can. But as you saw, the luck doesn't seem to be all that favourable for us at the moment, as we did lose a troop on our first attack. Hopefully that trend doesn't continue. And we're going to try and preserve as many of these positions as we can. We also want to avoid people getting 4 starting troops if we can. Like the person that was supposed to hit a territory of white didn't do so. So white got an additional troop on their turn. Which is a bit of an oversight by these players. We do expect a little bit better from them. Okay, we don't lose a troop that time, which is great. And we can consolidate into another position that's a bit stronger than a 2. Now, in a fog game, in a clustered map like this, there are a thing that I like to call Nexus territories. And what I mean by that are territories that connect to a lot of other territories across the map to give you maximum vision. Red has this excellent Nexus territory here. We've managed to snag this one and this one. And basically we're just trying to hunt down red at the moment. Find all their positions for an eventual kill attempt. But in terms of winning the game, we're going to have to get a bit lucky because we are first in turn order, which means we are going to be on the lowest trades. I'm not going to try any shenanigans with card skipping. Or maybe I do. Maybe that is the play. Portals are unstable, so they are going to shift around. At the moment, green, the person that will be trying to kill us, has great lines on us, which is not good news. Let's have a look at what people are starting with. Yeah, they've quickly corrected that mistake of letting white have an extra troop. And it looks like everyone just getting 3 per turn now. Okay, I think ideally, probably want to come and sit on this portal. And then I'm going to strengthen that other portal territory. This has 2 effects. It separates these stacks out a little bit more. We hit a red territory, so we ensure that they're not going to get any extra troops just in case they're on 12. And we secure a portal to prevent people from being able to jump through it next turn. And as I was saying before, this is a great Nexus territory for this top left position. You get so many other territory vision from it. Oh, we get a shocked face from Purple. Purple just saw something go over here that shocked them a little bit. I wonder what it could have been. But yeah, there's not much exciting things that should be going on in the early game here. We're gonna keep trying to build up our various stack positions whilst also putting out a few feelers, trying to find more red positions, but also trying to stay away from green positions if we can. But again, that's a bit of RNG there. Hopefully it goes our way, but you never know. We might end up just running into more green as we try and find reds. Got some great vision from these portals though. Maybe I want to keep this position alive. Oh, we lose another troop. I'm not getting lucky with these dice rolls at the moment. Like, I don't think I've seen anyone else make an attack and actually lose a troop on the attack on 100% roll. Like, everybody else is just maintaining their troop counts, not losing a single troop on an attack, as far as I can tell. Whereas we have gone troop negative already. But that is just the game of risk. Sometimes you are just unlucky. And again, I'm just keeping an eye to make sure that nobody's getting an extra troop and no one has been allowed to stay over 12 territories. I want to get some vision up in this very top right, but pink gets there before me. Yeah. So I'm not going to have access to the top right for a while. But if I make a kill attempt on red, I have to hit through this 5 anyway, which would give access then. But yeah, these kill guard positions over in the top right that I don't have information on, potentially going to stop me from making any significant moves. Another thing you want to try and do, if at all possible, is add in positions that the person that would want to kill you can't see. So me adding a troop up here where green can't see lets green know that they don't see all of me, and that maybe going for my kill right now not the best move for them. I'm gonna come and sit on this portal. Hopefully I don't lose a troop again. Okay, we don't this time. Excellent. And being first in turn order, we have to invariably take a bit more of a defensive play. That's why I'm making a lot of different positions across this board. Rather than 3 or 4 larger kill stacks, I'm trying to spread out as much as I can to make myself as difficult a kill as possible. And being on these portals is going to give me that information, at least for one of the territories in the top right. And I'm going to get to see what is in this territory, which will leave only a few territories remaining that I haven't yet seen. This one over in the very bottom, this cluster here, this territory, which is only 1 attack away to have a look at, and then the 2 very top right positions. I also want to pay attention to where people are attacking into, because if you see that, you can potentially eliminate some of these territories from your search efforts, because you know someone's attacked in there, so you know who is there. Okay, we see white in the top. Getting a +2 is nice. Especially over in that top left position. Potentially making 2 attacks, so I'm just adding a bit more to this stack. Ideally I wanted to go to there, but pink is blocking that sadly. So I'll have to make other plans for now. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for me to hide at the minute. I can't get into these kill guard positions to get away from green, and green sees a lot of me at the moment. No trade on 3. Let's see if our card luck holds when the 4th cards come down. Do I see all of red? That is the question. Oh, I wanted to move into this territory. Okay, then move. Okay, white is in this territory to the very left. We saw the fortify in there. That is very valuable information. I think I still migrate this stack downward to this large territory. It still maintains lines on this stack if required. Okay, green doesn't have a 1 of mine to hit. So there's a chance here I get an extra troop. Well, green's found another stack of mine with a rather large stack of their own. Oh, look, he came looking for a 1 of mine to hit. That is just so aggressive, trying to get me under that 12 territories. So Marin Brambat, our green player, is either tracking everyone's territories so hard, or that was a complete guess on his part. So let's knock this unknown territory off of our list. And we made sure to add a troop where green can't see, so they don't start maybe thinking about setting on 3 and taking an early kill. Oh, would you look at that, guys? No trade on 4. And in these progressive World Dom RNG settings, if you don't get a trade on 4, you are out the door. You probably just die, and there's nothing you can do about it. So what we're going to see is me take my next card, and then all these other players that have trades on 4 are all just going to try and kill me. And if they fail, if they succeed, it doesn't matter. We're not seeing another turn after we take our next card. Green will definitely get us. So sadly, the luck has not been with us this game. We're first in turn order, lost troops almost every attack, and we've got no trade on 4 in the second round of trades. It just is what it is, guys. Who knows though, maybe, just maybe, we don't die and we get to trade in on 5. I highly doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. All these players, 5 other players after us, will all have a chance to set in and try and kill us. And yeah, even if just one of them thinks that maybe they have it and goes for it, they feed us to the next person, and so on and so on. So yeah, very little chance we survive this after this next turn. Okay, pink was not knocked under 12 territories. They get an extra troop. Green also gets an extra troop. These guys are just not doing their job. I mean, it doesn't really matter. An extra troop at this point, it's not really that consequential. Okay, so I have a couple of options. They're not great options. None of them are. I could try and hit a Marin stack here. It'll be a 10 on 6. It's not guaranteed, and knowing my luck, seeing my luck that it has been already, I'm probably going to fail that roll and just feed myself even harder. It's just... I hate these settings, guys. I don't know what it is. We've seen these settings a lot in many, many tournaments. For some reason, people think they're skillful. I disagree. I think it is so much RNG in these settings. So much RNG is involved here. Like, just the no trade on 4 just hands the game to someone now. Whoever kills me gets the win. And it's that simple. We'll see if that's how it plays out. Maybe these guys don't think they have enough information to get me. Maybe Marin isn't gonna get me either. Who knows? We're about to find out. You can never fully count out a game of Risk. Okay, red has just hit this territory. That's one less territory we don't know about. We don't know about this territory in the very top right. And this cluster is still an unknown for us, but we can explore downward on our turn. Red also goes to 5 cards. Okay. So maybe we aren't dying, guys. Maybe this is one of those games where everyone goes to 5 cards. Well, we'll find out. I think Marin's going to try and kill me on their turn. We'll see how they decide to play it. Yeah, purple move into this position. Very well played by them. This is a bit of a kill guard against green. Okay, we have a trade on 3 from pink. Pink now has 4 people to choose from to maybe try and kill and trade in turn. Do they go for it? Or is this just a purely defensive trade-in? Green still getting an extra troop. And they start lining up. Here comes a 25 trade-in. Pink setting in early, giving Marin, the green player, even more troops to go for this kill. And as predicted, they are going to go for it. And I think they're going to fail it. But we'll see. Let's find out. They don't see all of me. So this is just like a big 6. Oh, okay, they get lucky with a 6-on-4, but still, getting to this 7 is going to be very, very difficult. And they fail it. Well, there goes our game. Okay, they had another stack waiting at the top. People didn't guard it properly. And we're just out. No trade on 4. No chance in the game. And we're out. Well, let's see who's going to win this Chapter 1 Turbo Finals, guys, in these RNG progressive game settings. It looks like Marin is going to be in pole position to go for it now. Are they going to try and chain this into red? Well, they hit quite a bit there. I think they're setting red up to die potentially, or just weakening them to try and prevent red from chaining purple and white. Looks like red is going to try and kill purple. Well, here we go. Again, it's just turn order. Card luck. Red survived on 5 cards, and so gets to try and kill purple on 5 cards. And if they do, they probably win the game. And that is just the luck of the game. Is purple the one up in this very top right-hand corner? Well, they're not going to find them. Ooh. They had 2 extra positions still. So I think purple isn't going to have enough to try and kill white or green. So I think we see a trade-in and a card skip here from the purple player. And based on cards and likely troop counts right now, I would say that Marin is the favorite to take this game. But Mamba, the purple player, taking a card there, has just potentially handed the game to Riedel. Riedel, the hot player at the moment, they are insanely skilled, but also insanely lucky in every single tournament game they play right now. And that absolute self-feed by purple to them. Again, an insanely lucky turn of events for them. Yeah, they should kill purple. They'll trade in again. Okay, they don't quite have their stacks positioned right. The 31 could potentially come for a double tap. No, they decide not to. Okay, here comes our pink player, Fabian Armada, otherwise known as Jakov. Can they do anything here? Well, Marin goes for the red kill. They saw them fail an attempt themselves, so they know that they are probably weak. Ooh, that was insanely lucky dice to get to this position down at the bottom. Insane luck there from the green player Marin Brambat to get that kill. They lost nothing on a 7-on-5. And then won a 5-on-3. Or whatever it was. Losing nothing again. To take the kill and likely the game at this stage. They don't have the white kill, but they are slamming them hard. Marin can see this 31 down here. Okay, yeah, Marin's still in an extremely dominant position. Purple will be the next one to fall. Yeah, woe indeed, TLK. I mean, it's just these settings. It's just RNG cranked up to the max. First in turn order, no trade on 4. In the second round of trades, I was dead. There's nothing I could do in this game. Now at least we have a bit of a game. These players get a chance to try and maybe do some plays. This being one of them. This is a play by the purple player. Now, white and pink have to reciprocate and start hitting green as well. A trade on 3 will definitely help in that. Maybe the white player is just gonna kill purple to try and grab the cards. It looks like they're going for the Marin green kill for those 5 juicy cards. Are they going to get it? Got about 20 seconds remaining. They're stalling. Some doubt coming into their mind, maybe. Coming down to the wire now, 10 seconds. They're having to split. There's more splits to come. Several more splits. They get it. I was talking about how lucky our Riedel white player is at the moment. That trade on 3 after purple feeds a bit of green, and suddenly our white player Riedel is gonna take the win. Okay, I don't think a trade on 4 is gonna give the purple player a chance to win this. Maybe I am mistaken. All we can do is wait and see. But this is purple's final position. I think trades are at like 50, so they go up to an 80 stack, and I don't think it's enough to fully clear this out. Killing pink doesn't trade them in turn. Neither does killing white. Pink trying to do some work here and hope for a trade on 3 by helping to feed whites. But purple doesn't see any of this. They can see they're attacking, so it's a good idea that they're gonna deduce that pink is trying to whittle white down. But what they're also doing is cleverly making little white pockets, making it much harder for purple to find all of whites. Excellent play from pink there. Okay, trades are at 65, which puts them at almost 100 troops. There or thereabouts, and they're gonna definitely go for a kill here. Well, they can't kill pink anymore, so they're now going to try and kill white. But white is in so many different pockets now, thanks to pink's very clever play. Yeah, they're not going to get it. Okay, is Riedel insanely lucky again with another trade on 3? Oh my god, the look on this guy right now. The look on Riedel right now. This is why he's winning all the bloody tournaments. He is so lucky. 2 consecutive trades on 3 is going to see Riedel just sweep this game into a victory, I think. Okay, he's going for pink. I think he's going to get it. He is going to get it. 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the clock. About 5 seconds remaining. 1 territory left. And he gets it. It doesn't trade him in. But purple definitely does not have a trade. And will not have enough troops to do enough damage to Riedel, our white player, who almost certainly has another trade on 4. Purple's going to try and spread themselves out and pray for a bit of Riedel luck and a trade on 3. But the portals are going to remain open. Again, the luck falls on the side of Riedel. Turn order, card luck. He had it all. Looks like Riedel is going to take another tournament final victory. Can anyone stop this guy? Well, not if his luck continues, I don't think. He doesn't have a trade on 4, but it doesn't matter. It's all but over anyway. Surely purple doesn't have a trade on 3. They're pretending that they do. They're saying that they do. Does purple actually have the trade on 3? Okay, what Riedel needs to do now is not link themselves completely. They have to make purple spread their troops out. Because if they have a trade on 3... Oh no, it's open! He's opened it all! Purple definitely has the speed if they have that trade on 3 to take the win. Riedel's doing the gamble. He's saying, "You're bluffing, Mamba." I don't believe you, Mamba. This is definitely a bluff. Oh, the kill was so close, but he doesn't have it. Do we see it? Do we see the trade on 3? It was a bluff! Mamba was bluffing. He doesn't have the trade on 3. And Riedel, the lucky devil, is going to take the win. And there we have it, guys. Chapter 1 of the Turbo Tournament. Riedel takes Chapter 1 and gains the first seat in that all-important Grand Prix Finals that will be held in December. Look out for more Turbo tournaments to come during the year, guys. There will be several more mini tournaments like this and more seats to win in that December Finals. So I will see you next time. And that is a GG. If you enjoyed the content, why not hit the subscribe and like buttons so that you don't miss out on future content? Did I make any mistakes? Was there something you would have done differently? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. See you next time for some more fun, love and snuggles in our never-ending quest for the GG.